Alright, critters and creatures, things of the internet, it is October 1st, or as some like to call it, the first day of Halloween. So I said, why don't we reach all the way back to 1978 and come out with a review for the film Halloween. Now, Halloween can really be thought of as the first modern horror film. Some people might say, hey, why aren't you pointing to Jaws? Jaws was the first modern, the first blockbuster of the secondary blockbuster era. It was the first merchandising blockbuster. The film Halloween, well, it's the first 80s horror movie, and it didn't even come out in the 80s. It would be preceded next year by Alien, and the year after that by none other than Friday the 13th. But here we have the story of a man who is essentially a Freudian serial killer. Yes, that's right, he's a Freudian serial killer. You see in the opening credits, Michael Myers sees his sister naked and does something about it with a knife. And this movie has some of the most sexual deaths I have ever heard. If you close your eyes, you'd think, what are they doing? It's a lot of squealing and moaning and such, and it doesn't sound much like they're being attacked, but more like they're having orgasms as this person is penetrating them with a knife. So this is the story of a whacked out Freudian Oedipus case of some nature who wants to bone his sister but is a eunuch, so they use a knife as he wears a William Shatner mask. And I'm not kidding, that really is a William Shatner mask. This is a strange movie. Now, most of the film follows Jamie Lee Curtis, and I can't say that Jamie Lee Curtis is an incredible actress in this film. I don't think she's pushed all that hard. But she does her job very well. I enjoy her performance. Would have been nice if maybe she showed a little more skin, but, you know, I don't know how old she is in this movie, so I'm going to leave that at the side. Now, there is a Donald Pleasence in this film, our secondary character, probably the hero of the film, playing the character of Dr. Loomis. Now, he's out there chasing down Michael Myers and trying to stop him from hurting other people. And this is a movie that very much relies on sound to tell you how dangerous it is. It is a movie that relies on music and emotion and thumping with your heartbeat. That's what makes this a great horror movie. And what you have to do to truly enjoy this movie is listen to it without a lot of distractions. Get in there, watch this movie, and try to turn off all the distractions like the cars, the dog barking, and all the crazy things that are happening on my block right now. And watch one of the classic pieces of horror Americana. Now, like I say, I call this a Freudian horror film. It is actually not quite as Freudian as the film Alien, which I've already reviewed, but it is definitely a film about a dude who seems to have some trouble getting it up, doesn't talk. He has been mentally castrated down there and mentally castrated in voice, so his tongue don't seem to work, going about doing serial killer things. So yeah, you know, it's the Halloween season, the pumpkins are out, the costumes are in stores, and you should go watch Halloween. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm Richard Neal.